Hey everyone, it's Katie Farner, your director for Sunshine State Superstars. Today I wanted to show you how I make my samples. And I know there's lots of different videos out there on YouTube and stuff showing you how they do it. This is how I do it. And of course, I think it's pretty easy, but you know, everybody's got their different way. So try it out, see what you think. So what I have here is the Wilton Chocolate Melter Deluxe. I love this thing. It can hold a lot of wax, and it has the base that actually is what heats up, and then you turn it, you know, onto warm or melt, and it melts it really, really quickly. And then once it's melted, it stays sort of warm in this metal container, and then you can easily pour it into your candy molds. I bought this at Michael's with a 40 or 50% off coupon, so it really didn't cost me much. I think it was like $15. But if you don't want to spend the money, you can use a glass liquid measuring cup and just put the wax into that and melt that in the microwave. It should probably take, you know, depending on how small you cut up the pieces, maybe 2-3 minutes, depending on your microwave. Just watch it like every 20 seconds, I would. So what else do you need? You need the actual candy mold trays. A lot of people use the silicone. I personally don't like the silicone. When I use the silicone, I'm left with chunks stuck in the silicone molds. It doesn't seem to come out as clean for me. So I don't like the silicone molds personally. I think for a few uses they're good. After that they start to get buildup and then pieces will stay stuck in them. So I don't like them. I like the plastic ones. These are from Hobby Lobby. I think it was like $2 for a sheet. I honestly don't remember. But I like these better than the ones they sell at Michael's, for example, because these are smaller stars. Your wax is going to go a lot further. Speaking of Hobby Lobby, that's where I bought this. There's 100 of these bags in there. There's 100 of these bags in there, and I believe it was $2.50 per for the pack of 100. I'm sorry. Obviously, you need your wax for whatever you're going to make samples of, business cards, and I've loaded these on the team Facebook page. You may have noticed them before, and I had suggested you could print them on cardstock and slip them in the back. So you can use these if you choose to do so. You can also print labels like I've done here. They say, warm me, heat me, but please don't eat me. Sample of sugar and spice, September scent of the month. So you can always stick that on the back as well. So lots of different options. Sometimes I go back and forth between doing these or doing these. If I don't have a sticker on the back showcasing what the scent is, I will write the abbreviation of the scent in Sharpie on the back. So when they call me and say, I love this, I gotta have it, I know which one it is. So now I'm going to show you how easy the process is of melting your samples and making them. Alright, so here we go. I have taken just the entire bar and just stuck it in there. I'm going to do 1 bar to start just to show you how much 1 bar is going to give me with these smaller star molds. If I want it to happen more speedy, I turn it on all the way to melt, and I will restart the video when I have got it all melted. So here we go. It is completely melted. It actually took about 13 minutes for an entire bar not broken up to be melted. So now what I do is I simply take it out of this container, and you just, it's kind of hard to do it like this. You just pour it into your little molds. Just one at a time, pour it. It's as easy as that. Alright, so using 1 Scentsy bar in the Wilton chocolate melter with the smaller trays from Hobby Lobby will actually fill 2 completely and almost half of another one. So these stars are actually so much better than the ones they sell at Michael's, because they'll go so much further. A bar will go so much further with them. So I will let these harden up, and once they harden up a little bit, I will put them in the freezer to get them speedily, you know, hardened, and then I will pop them out and put them in their little baggies and show you what that's going to look like all completed. So here they are, popped right out of the ice trays. Perfect, cute little stars. And here are a couple. I did them 2 different ways. This is kind of how I go back and forth sort of in doing them. So here is the one way where I write the name on the back, and I include one of these little cards on the cardstock. Here's the other way that I'll do it with my card, the sample, and then on the back, the little sticker, warm me, heat me, please don't eat me. You can, of course, combine them and have this on the back of this. I just don't like to do both, simply because it just feels like too much going on. So I kind of just do one or the other. And so here, you'll see I've got one of the trays fresh out of the freezer. Let me see if I can put this down and show you. You can actually kind of take it and go back and forth, and they'll fall right out. There's some that are a little harder to get out, but for the most part, if you do it sideways like this, kind of go both sides, you can get them to pop right out. And there you go. It's as easy as that. So again, if you don't have the Wilton chocolate fondue pot, you can melt your wax in like a glass liquid measuring cup in your microwave. I just like to do this. To me, it just seems easier. And then you just wipe it out with a paper towel when you're done, and it's super easy. But that is how I make my samples. I hope that it was helpful to you, and I hope that you can utilize it in your business to help you meet new customers.